Oh man, I've been waiting all day to sit down and watch some football. Oh, here's the game right here.
And that one's blocked by Boyd. Flips it around, trying to get it in someone's hands to take it the other way. And so no further damage on the blocked extra point.
On the previous play, we have an unusual ruling. The ball was blocked, caught, carried back into the end zone, and declared dead by the defense. That play results in a 1-point safety.
Wait, what did he just say?
1-point safety.
1-point safety.
Wow, a 1-point safety. Let's learn about that. To find the official definition of the 1-point safety, I'm going to use the Big Book of Football. And if you turn to Rule 11, Section 3, Article 2, it states, if the try results in what would ordinarily be a safety against either team, 1 point is awarded to the opponent. Without any context, this is all very confusing and complicated, but to help simplify things, let's go back to the example from the beginning of the video to help clear things up. So here we have Oregon lining up for an extra point, which is blocked by Kansas State, who is playing defense. The ball then ends up in the hands of a Kansas State defender outside of the end zone. He then proceeds to run backwards into his own end zone, where he then pitches the ball to his teammate, who is tackled in the end zone by an Oregon player. This play results in 1 point for Oregon via the 1-point safety. You're probably wondering, how often does a play like this actually happen? And the answer is not very often. A 1-point safety has actually never been recorded in NFL history, and there are only 4 instances of it ever occurring in college football, one of which includes our Oregon-Kansas State example from before. And now you're probably thinking, if this play is so rare, why should we take time to learn about it? And that's because when it does happen, even announcers and referees can be confused on the ruling. Here's an example of that in the game between Texas and Texas A&M.
And there's a safety now.
There's a what?
Wait a minute.
He said it's a 1-point safety?
The official just gave the strangest call I think I've ever heard.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, I pride myself on knowing the rules. I don't know this one. I'll admit it. They gave the point to the wrong team.
Well, right now the score is 13-13, and I don't know why.
So all the examples we've seen so far have all resulted in 7 points for the offensive team, since a 6-point touchdown plus a 1-point safety equals 7 points, which is the same as a touchdown plus an extra point, which doesn't really make the 1-point safety a very interesting play. But there is one scenario I haven't touched on yet, where the score can end up being 6-1. I do have to say this has never happened in a game of football. I'm just going to put a warning out there because the events needed to make this happen are so unusual and idiotic that you might actually lose brain cells from listening to it. In order for the defense to score the 1-point safety, a player on the kicking team needs to be tackled in his own end zone with the football, which is 98 yards in the wrong direction from where they're kicking. Here's one way that could happen. So here we have the offense being represented by a circle and the defense being represented by an X. The offense kicks an extra point and the defense blocks it and recovers the football. The defense then attempts to return it to score 2 points. But just before they reach the end zone, they lose control of the ball and fumble the ball into the end zone. The offensive player jumps on the ball and is tackled by the defense in the end zone. This would result in a 1-point safety for the defense and a potential score of 6-1. So what are you going to do now with your newfound football knowledge? Well, if you're ever watching a game on TV with your friends and family, or you're even at a game in person and a 1-point safety happens, you can safely assume you'll be one of the only people who's not sitting there scratching your head wondering, what the heck just happened?